Today, I think I'm going to switch from package development to the user interface. So I'm going to build some module on the web page using the Livewire framework. This is a modern full stack framework for Laravel. It makes build a dynamic interface simple, but without leaving the comfort of Laravel. So this is the, as you see here, is the homepage of the Livewire framework. Let's look into the documentation and get started. Firstly, you need to install. So follow this command. Actually, I have done it, but I will still run it anyway. It will install the framework. And you also need to follow the following steps to include JavaScript and the styles, the CSS, so the assets. So look into the code base. In the app.blade.php, this is a layout of my application. So I include the styles here at the end of the head and the scripts, pretty much the JavaScript at the end of the body. That's it. And then you need to, let's follow the documentation. So then you need to use the make Laravel command to create a component. So actually I have already created some component called calendar. This is also the component that I'm going to develop in this video. So I will show you how to create the component. So go to the console. Here say PHP artisan Livewire make. So you don't have to use make Livewire command. If you see PHP artisan, there are two groups of commands for Livewire. So you can see Livewire specific, this is prefix Livewire, so you can make component with Livewire make. Alternatively, you see here in make group, there is also another component called make Livewire. This is to create a new Livewire component. So you can use them to create your component. Now I'm going to use Livewire make. Say I want to make a component called the comment. You can see here for each component there are two elements. One is the component class, the other one is the view template. Okay, now let's go back to the Laravel application. As you see here in the app template, I have already included the assets. And if you see my application, I have a new page here called /calendar. So I'll show you here in the web config. There's a new route called calendar /calendar to render the view template calendar. This calendar is something here under resources views folder. So it extends the app layout or use the app layout. Within this layout, we will show the calendar component or display. But how to include the component on the page? Something like this, Livewire calendar. You can also pass parameters to the component. According to the documentation, you can easily find the reference to this part. So this is how to include the component on the page. Okay, the other thing is, so when you make a component, how do you use some parameters like I just did there? So if you go here, so you can see in the rendering component section in parameters, so you can pass parameters from the the view template to the component class, something like this. So this is what you can do in the component class to use the parameter or receive parameters. So for me, I think I have already used two parameters, year and the month, in the calendar component. Now let's go to calendar component here. We define two public variables, year, month. Okay, with the same name. So you don't even need to mount the parameters to the class variables. Something like this, you can explicitly use mount function to receive the parameter from the view template and assign values to your class variables here in this way. But you don't have to do so with the same name. The Laravel framework can magically assign the parameter to the same name variables in the class. So that's pretty handy. But if you want to see the effect on the page, you can pass the parameters or class variables to the view template. You see Livewire calendar with this array of data, year and month. So let's go to the calendar template, this guy. So in the Livewire folder, calendar blade here, now we are going to display year, month. Okay, so this is how we can see something on the page or render something on the page. So this is the parameters and the view template. Next thing is we want to show the days of this month on the page, like a regular calendar. Now let's come back to the calendar component. Apparently here I want to use days here. It will return an array of in which there will be multiple rows, in each of which will have the days of that week. So let's mock. We don't have to, for now I'm not going to implement the get days in the specific month, so I'll return a fixed array so that we can sort the UI part firstly. So I'm going to render 3 weeks, and here is I'm going to call the function get month days. Okay, that's it. So 3 weeks, days on the view template is going to be rendered as a calendar. Apparently here I need a div to wrap the days, so the day element. So we are going to loop days. So each row is week, and for each, and per week we got a day, right? Now we are going to display the day. So I'm not going to apply any format or classes to the module. So let's simply see, yes, 21 days. Okay. Now I'm going to add some this class to, so CSS effect styles to the module, so it will look more like a calendar. For your reference, so Laravel application now, the latest version I'm using apply Tailwind CSS framework, so we can simply use the classes provided by this framework to render the component. So what I'm going to use is grid. So the grid template columns, as you know, per week we have 7 days. So I'm going to use grid column 7, this template. Let's come back here. So this is a grid calls 7, so 7 columns. Gap 1, I'll give the grid a bit gap between the columns. Now let's see. Yeah, so this is what it looks like now. 3 weeks, 7 days per week. Okay. The next thing is that I want to make each cell, each day as a square. So we can use aspect square, if I remember correctly. So this is also Tailwind provided. If you search aspect ratio, you can see 3 options. We use aspect square to make the cell square. So you see it's a square now. And the text is aligned to the top left, so we want to make a center. Next thing is to use flex. So we use flex and the justify content align items to make the date text we will locate it to the center of the cell. So this is what we are going to do is flex. And so we need to refer to a documentation, justify content. So justify center, this is what we need. And the next thing is align item. If you see here, align items, so item center. Now this is how we can align the text or element child of the div vertically and horizontally center. Now let's see. Okay, they are centered. We want to apply some background to the cell so that it's easier to distinguish different days. So we are going to apply the background some blue, light blue, so it's the something here. We want to apply sky 500 background. Okay. So the classes are not properly ordered, so not just for now. So you can see, okay, we have the days properly aligned on the page. 7 days a week, so 1 week each row. So that's how we can render the calendar on the page using the Livewire component. If you want to add more days, so we can simply update here 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So 1 more week. Yeah, so this is how we can apply some data to the module and add the Livewire component to the web page. Okay, so I think that's it for today and for now. So this is a very basic demonstration on how we can use Livewire to develop some component for Laravel application. In next video, I'll show you how to add more features to this calendar. For example, the 1st of July may not be the first day of the week. It can be Tuesday, Wednesday, or even Thursday, Friday. So how we can add more code to handle this case to show them properly. And each week of the calendar will start from Sunday on the page. Okay, I think that's it for today. Thanks for watching. If you feel it's useful, don't remember to thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thanks. See you next time. Bye-bye.